People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. A couple of days ago, there was an article in the news in which the Popo went to a place in Bernard Lodge, a place called Clifton. That is the same place in which your Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, bulldozed down some people's house. It is said that while the Popo were on their patrol, them buck up on a group of men, 4 men. The man them start act suspicious, them start sweat, them look bummy. Upon approaching, the Popo realize the man them put them foot on them and take what themselves start run. Police run them down, hold on upon 4 of them, search, look now one pig pen, saw a tool. A H0T submachine tool, which is the picture that is on your screen. Popo never see who fling it in there when them see it in there, but them know say something suspicious. However, them keep the tool and them let go the man them. 4 men. 2 of those men, one of them named Longshot, the next one named Dope. These names are going to appropriately fit the story that I am speaking about. First thing first, people, me no know who hold on any sorts of N with any sorts of H0T submachine. It is one of the most inaccurate tools that ever existed. They have discontinued it. However, we know that when it comes to these gangsters, they are fully dunce, they are fully desperate. Them nah no sense and them nah no head. They said it themselves. Somebody told them, say, listen, the 4 of you fully dunce clowns, bozos, baboons, hold on the ends with this tool. When the Popo come, them get bummy, fling with the tool. When the person that gave them the tool, a man whose name is Richie, he is associated, affiliated with one other clan's part of St. Catherine, like me tell you. This place occurred in St. Catherine, Spanish Town vicinity. So when Richie realized that these men lose his tool, him said to them, "Una know the protocol, una know the shreps. If una lose it, if una pay back for it in a cash, you are going to lose your life. So therefore, here is what I am going to do. I am going to make the situation better for you. I am going to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself. I am going to give you a couple other tools, a tall up, some 9mm, and I am going to send you on a mission. A mission at some sorts of bar. Make the tool do what it do. Make it reap what you sow." People, this was a couple of days before. A next article was in the newspaper. A next video was circulating all over social media in which about 4 GUN-MEN entered a premises by brute force. This premises is called Paradise Gaming Bar and Lounge, which is in St. Elizabeth, St. Bess. When I spoke about this first, I said St. Bess is in St. Mary. I was wrong. Back to the story at hand. In this video that we saw circulating all over social media, there were 2 of them. I am going to speak about the first one, then the second one. In the first video, we could see 4 men bullying themselves in the people establishment. I tell the people get down on the ground. As a matter of fact, it was just a sole bartender, a female at that. Them tell her, get down, get down. Them jump over the counter, whisper the chiss there. Now people, when you hear somebody say chiss, a 20-something-year-old youth, you know that him fully done. When he say chiss, he is speaking about vault or safe. However, you know, so them don't, so therefore they are going to say silly stuff. Needless to say, that lady was in panic mode. She got down, she complied, gave them the phone. They took a carton box, put all sorts of top shelf liquor in there, take out $260,000 or so cigarette and take with the lady phone and then take with themselves. Now people, these men rushing at the people in place in a ski mask. However, them so hungry belly, them so desperate, one of the man, before he was leaving, before he hopped onto the counter, him take up some sorts of beverage. Me no know if him did hungry and him take a malt or whatever. When he was going to consume this beverage, him lift up the ski mask and him start drink. He exposed his face to the CCTV camera that was in there. So people, me just show you how fully done, desperate, they must depend on some sorts of dope. It was going to be a long shot if this was going to be successful. Them exit the building. When they were exiting the building, in a video that I did before, I said, you could hear somebody, one of them scream, po, 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 po. We then heard a whole lot of loud EXPLOSIONS. I was thinking to myself, hopefully them buck up in the people in a blue, specifically the SWAT team. However, people, it was these clowns that were busting up all sorts of shot from the 9mm, the tall up for their exit, their grand exit. Needless to say, while they were doing that, because they could not just leave in quiet in the still of the night, the po-po was close by. In the second video in which I put in my group, if you want that video, text me 1-876-894-2711. Text being the operative word. Don't call, don't video call. You want to join the group, you want the video that occurred at Paradise Gaming, the robbery. I will send it to you ASAP. So people, the youth them come out, get the money, $260,000 and all the other stuff that I spoke about. Them exit the scene in all sorts of loud noise. Po-po down the road, hear them. When the po-po them come, of course, the men jump in some sorts of vehicle, take with themselves. The po-po them come, confused, did not know where they went. In the second video, you could see the men them go east, the po-po go west. Or the men them go north, the po-po went south. Opposite direction. However, they would then intercept them or buck up in them at a place called 3rd Street on that main road that leads from that bar. When them buck up on the man them, of course, there was some sorts of pie out. Mostly the po-po were blazing up all sorts of can. You could see all sorts of can. I hit some sorts of wall. That video is also going to be in my group. Them hold on for one of them. And in the video, you could clearly hear the po-po saying, John Star, the boy them lucky. Them boy for DEAD. Pretty much they are saying these men are DEAD men walking on people. The truth and the fact is that the one that is called dope and the next one that is called long shot, that is exactly what they are. I am going to explain further on in the news. So the po-po hold on upon them. When them hold on upon them, they found or seized an ex-tool that was found close to the bar. I think that one of these men, when them see the po-po, them get boomy and them fling away the tool once again. The po-po hold on upon the tool, hold one of them, 3 escape. Don't know the name of the person that they held. However, people, here is the situation and why I say it was going to be a long shot, and these men must definitely be on dope because they got themselves from a bad predicament to a worse predicament, wherein now they have a deeper debt to pay to Richie, who is a Don in the era where they are from. So people, follow the story. Bernard Lodge, them dash where Richie owes his submachine. Richie lend them some more tool to redeem themselves. Him say, alright, me know someone fully done, but me nah go give up on. See 2 more tool here, redeem on yourself, come back with the cash, come back with my commission, everything A-OK. People, them go in at the place, them get the money, them come outside, them blaze up all sorts of call down attention upon themselves via the way of the poor. The poor come, them dash where the toll once again reaches 9mm. When the poor looking at some bush era, them find the carton box with all sorts of top shelf liquor, $200 and something $1,000. Me no know where some of the thousands of dollars disappear. However, them hold them with the cash, with the liquor, with a whole bunch of proceeds of crime once again. So now people, can you just imagine what the conversation is going to be like when these men, specifically Longshot and Dope, go and face Richie and try to explain what went wrong, what transpired? Can you imagine the look that is going to be on Richie's face when him realize these people fling away him Uzi in some sorts of pig pen? Give them 2 other tool for go up on a mission. Them fling away the other tool too. Get $260,000, dash it away in a bush, left it in a carton box. Do you think that after 1 strike, 2 strike, Richie is going to allow these people to go for the 3rd strike? Or is he going to take away their 3-point? Or is he going to send them 6 feet 6 underground? Here is the thing. It is said that one of the youth that is called Dope, the name that I mentioned at first, Dope just have a little picnic. Dope is a father of a young youth. However, the lifestyle that Dope and Longshot they are living, more than likely they are not going to make it too far, because you understand how this gangster business goes. It is not forgiving. It is not the type of place in which you can make mistake and then redeem yourself. More than likely, you are going to be preyed under surveillance, under the scope, microscope for your deeds. More than likely, 1 or 2 of these youths involved, specifically Dope and Longshot, they are more than likely going to lose their life. Unless, of course, they can come up with the payment in a cash or deed. People, me don't know what going to happen. However, it just shows you this gun culture, gangster lifestyle that these youths get themselves into. They are not really built for it. It is obvious that they are a set of cowards. It is obvious that they don't have the temperament, don't have the quality, don't have the skill sets to become criminals. However, because of the fact that they are lazy, they don't want to do any sorts of 9 to 5, they think that they can just use a tool, borrow a tool, go up on some sorts of mission, make some money, pay the damn commission, and then everything is going to be A-OK. They don't realize the risk that every day that the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom is going to surely fall out. And I think that the fallout point for Dope and also Longshot is not a long shot. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. The link is going to be in the description of this video. Bless up.